I'm Chris Provost, and today I'm at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'm going to be doing a VIP tour, and I've been given permission that I'll be able to film things that usually they don't want you to film. So let's go do a whole VIP tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood and see all the backstage stuff and shenanigans, and I'm going to show you everything I can. Let's do this. All right, we're about ready to start our VIP tour. They've invited there's a bunch of like social media people here. I feel a little out of place because these guys are awesome. If you look right over there, you can see Peter and Kitra from Ordinary Adventures, and we got, Mr. Cheesy Pop, a whole bunch of people here to do some amazing media tours. So let's go and have a great day. Okay, so if you do a VIP tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood, they take you upstairs into a lounge where they serve you like a light breakfast, and this is where you meet your tour guide that will then take you on the tour for Universal Studios. So we are here gonna have a little breakfast and get a little food, get a little, and then we're gonna take off and go do the tour. They get a nice little VIP experience, like little napkins and some forks, and then go over here and get some food. Starts off with the Black Forest ham and cheese sandwich, the egg croissant, smoked salmon. What would you go for? And of course they have like a bunch of pastries. They're bringing out more. They have chocolate pastries. They bring them all out. You can eat everything. They have a little espresso machine, so you get that. And then of course they've got some like hard-boiled eggs and fruit. This is enough to get your day started so you can go have a great VIP tour. Okay, so after you're done eating a little breakfast at the VIP tour, your tour guide then is going to walk you around, and you get to go to different attractions. You can go to the Backlot. They let you videotape a lot of things that normally don't let you videotape, and it's like a full day experience. And this is high level. And they're going to take us to get some food. We're not talking just like theme park food. We're talking amazing food. So let's go on and continue on. I think the first thing we're doing is the Backlot tour. So let's do it. So we are off to the studio tours. Let's go do this, guys. Now I will say this. If you are going to do a studio tour, usually go to the bathroom right before because it takes a while. And this VIP though, we get your own special little tour bus, like a tram. That's the normal tram they take on a normal day if you're doing normal, which is very fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're doing this little VIP tour, and they're going to take us right here to a VIP tour entrance. And here we go, right here. And this takes us to a special our own private tram. So I'm excited. There's our little tram. Get on it here. Find a nice little spot. Super excited. Yeah, this is your seat. Absolutely. I'll hold that for you. I got Peter right behind me. There's Kitra coming over here. There's Max. Wow. We're just here enjoying our day.
Chris has been like on a roll with the jokes today.
He has an audience. He has a fresh audience.
I do. They don't know that because I haven't recorded it. So I'm like, I got fresh meat. I'm telling jokes left, right, and center.
We're like his test audience.
This cheesy pop-up back there keeps on shaking his head.
Oh, yeah, Max, every time I tell a joke, Max is like, Max, you loving the jokes, right? We have two tour guides. This is our first tour guide. This is Chris right here. He's doing a lot of our facts. We also have Ursula right over there. She's looking at her phone right there. But she is also our tour guide, and they're taking us on this wonderful tour here on Universal Studios VIP tour. You'll notice that the tram is completely open so you can see outside and do everything you want to do.
Express Pass. You get on a tram that holds about 175 people or so. That's our classic tram tour. And you see about 45 minutes to an hour of that studio. Now, we will see everything they do, but a lot more. And we will get you up and out and walk around. So my name is Chris. That is my good friend Ursula. Woo! And, hey, she got woo. Together we will take you through the biggest movie studio there is. And the way we get there on this trolley, the captain of this ship, his name is Les. Please say hi, Les.
Hi, Les.
Let's see if you recognize this guy on the left. Anybody? Ted. Ted standing outside of offices that were used by Seth MacFarlane.
All right, so we just did our very first stop. We just got off the tram, and we'll walk around and see a lot of these facades. Now I do know that this one right over here, that is where like Jim Carrey came out when it was Evan Almighty. He came out right there, walked down the stairs. So we're gonna go look at all these different facades. Now I just use the word facade. If you don't know what facade means, it just means a false front. These aren't real buildings. They just look like a real building, but it's just a fake front of a building. Facade.
We have older sets than that as well. And only subtle changes in terms of its structure. It's the outside that we change often. I'll give you a few things. How about Home Alone 2? Macaulay Culkin chucks all kinds of things down onto the 2 sticky bandits right in that area. Now, a lot of Home Alone 2, which was done by 20th Century Fox, was shot in New York City. So you have to mix and match those scenes that were shot on location with scenes here. So we don't want the audience to know the difference, and generally you don't, especially when they do a really good job. Come on, let's get a little closer here.
Home Alone 2!
Cool. Elvis Presley wrapped up his movie career on this street, shooting his last film here. Lady Sings the Blues with Diana Ross. This was Baltimore. In The Sting, Chicago, 1936. Gone Girl with Ben Affleck. These are the brownstones they're selling. The Mindy Project with Mindy Kaling shot here as well. Tons of commercials, music videos, Michael Jackson's Black or White, Remember the Time, just to name a few, right here on these brownstones. Let's get a little closer.
Bruce Almighty filmed here too, right?
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty.
By the way, and Bruce Almighty, Jim Carrey is carrying his dog outside. When we get back on the trolley, we have a clip of that scene. He's walking out of the brownstone right over in this area, and there's a little patch of grass, and he lets the dog go to the bathroom on that patch of grass. It was literally just a piece of sod they would lay on the concrete. And if you want to gently, because your hand might go through some of this stuff, feel the material here. These are all props. A prop is anything that's generally not nailed to the set. And we have a huge prop warehouse that we hope to explore a little bit later.
Now, you will notice right here in the front of the buildings, right there, you'll see like there's a little thing there. That's where like the lamps would be. Now, when they have a set designer come out here, they take all the lamps off so the set designer can see the building, the exterior of the building, and then they say, okay, yeah, we want to make this look like the 1950s, the 1940s, or the year 2000, or whatever. And they can put those lamps in there, right there. Right here where we're looking at, this is from Home Alone 2, where Macaulay Culkin threw stuff off at the Sticky Bandits. What? These lampposts here can also be replaced. They can pick them up depending on the time period, whatever they need. They can have a different type of lamppost. And if you kind of can feel it, hear it, it's just a prop. It's not a real lamppost. They can just pick it up and move it all over. It's so cool. They can make the street look like anything they want to. And you'll notice that the buildings, like right there, right there is a divide. You got like a big brick and you got little brick. Depending on what they need, they can do different types of brick. And then you turn right around, you see right behind it, right over here, they have another, this is like a Metropolis area. It's all set to make it as easy as possible for them to make their movies. Now, a lot of these, they don't, that's just like painted on. Like, that looks like it goes. Here's a cool thing to look for when you're doing movies. I always look for this. You'll notice at the end of the street, what do you see? You see a building there. And almost in every movies, when they do this, they film, they always have like a building or something at the end of the street. But in the real world, the streets just go on straight forever. But they can't do that. They can't control that. So they'll have like a building or they'll put a facade there to make it look like the street is coming to an end. But they do that so it's just a closed set. Kind of cool. I like that. And this building here, you guys might, for those of you who are fans of the TV show The Voice, this is where people were lining on the outside to look like they're going for auditions. But they really weren't going here. They're just lining up here. And then they would go into a sound stage. They had a big V there for The Voice. So Ursula is going to walk me over here and show me some cool things here. So what are you going to show me here, Ursula?
So I'm going to show you how we can have a coffee shop, but then tomorrow it can be a bank, and the next day it could be a gym, it could be an apartment, it can literally be anywhere.
Yeah.
Just by adding stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah.
So this here, they've turned this into a coffee shop here. Let me get, oh, wait, there we go. Coffee shop. We got pretty little lattes, like Pretty Little Liars, I guess. They got the coffee espresso and lattes. And these are just stickers, and it's like a Klingon kind of on the window. And when they want to redress the set, they'll take all of this off and turn it into something else. So that way, this is just like in the background of like a show. So you'll see a character walk by, it makes it look like they're really walking by a latte shop. Ursula's gonna drop some more knowledge on us. What do we got here?
So basically all the buildings around us are either shells, facades, so they're fake. So if you take a look, we're not allowed to go inside because they're fake, but if you take a look through the door that's open, you can see there's nothing really there. There's no ceiling. So it's a shell because it's fully built, but there's not really filming inside. So how it works, the actors go in and out of the building, the director yells cut, and then another day, another week, another month, they go in a soundstage and they build the interior somewhere else. Yeah,
absolutely. And that's also continuity in films. Continuity is when they're wearing something and they walk into another, like they walk through here, the outside of the set, and then when they go inside, they have to be wearing the exact same outfit or whatever. They have these, they actually have people that their whole job is just to make sure the continuity of a film or movie is in order. So, Ursula just asked us, she's like, who wants to see fake bricks? And everybody went crazy. Who wants to see fake bricks? Yeah! I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna do it.
Because the whole backlot is constantly being used for filmmaking or special events too. But what we're about to see when we walk forward, you're gonna see Gotham City from some of the Batman films. You'll see New York from some of the Spider-Man movies. You'll see London from Austin Powers. Chicago, San Francisco from Dirty Harry. You're gonna see where Annie found her dog Sandy. Follow me.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Here we go. Walking along here, and oh, I want the Dirty Harry. I want to see Dirty Harry.
All right, so we have a Dirty Harry question.
Yes.
Most of the Dirty Harry films done by Warner Brothers were shot on location in San Francisco. Unless you're doing a big shootout scene, car chase sequence, you're running into a building. So in the original Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood is eating a hot dog in a diner. It's now a movie theater over here. There's a bank straight forward and to your left-hand side. It is being robbed. The bank robber is then wounded. And Clint Eastwood as Dirty Harry walks up to him while a cab and another car have crashed into a fire hydrant. Water's pouring everywhere. He's walking diagonally right across the street, right up to the bank robber, and aimed a .44 Magnum at his head. He goes, "Do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky, punk?" That scene was shot right there. Well,
I am a huge Dirty Harry fan, guys. Clint Eastwood's my favorite. So. Now, remember how I told you that the end of the street, look, see at the end of the street, they've got a building there to make it look like the street goes on. It just really ends there. If you turn this way, the end of the street, and see at the end of this street, there's another building. That way, it looks like the street goes on, but they don't. They're just right there. End. Okay, I'm a massive Clint Eastwood fan. I love Clint Eastwood, my favorite actor. And this is the scene right here. Right here, this here, it's a box office. But in the original Dirty Harry movie, this was a diner, and he's eating a hot dog. And he looks down and he sees the bank is being, in that building there was played as the bank, and the bank is being robbed. And that's where he walks down and he holds up and he's like, he says that line, he's that famous line, he's like, you know, I goes, I know what you're asking yourself. Do you shoot 5 shots or 6 shots? He goes, to be honest with you, I got kind of excited. I can't remember. So you got to ask yourself, do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky, punk? And then he holds the gun at him. And that was filmed right there. You guys, this is the part we've been waiting for, and this is the most coveted part of the whole set. Everyone wants to be here for Universal Studios, and I was worried that it wasn't going to be happening. In fact, I was talking to Peter from Ordinary Adventures, and he was worried. But check it out, guys. Hill Valley. This is it. Where's the courthouse? Right there. Courthouse is right there. This is the part we've all been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun. They've had it set up for maybe like a little party over there, but there's the courthouse right there. And remember when the movie starts, you see like little kid bouncing on the little thing, and you hear that sound, "Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream." There's the gas station where it says used cars right there. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of freaking out, guys. This is like, we're gonna learn more about this, and oh, look at this. There's his city hall. This has got to be just the most amazing place. Just kind of let you walk around. This is all set up for, I mean, this is really the movie history. Everybody knows this set better than any other. The city hall. It's so awesome. Got these old buildings here. This is just great. And there's the city hall really close to it. I think this building here was where the movie theater, where Jaws 19 came out. When it was directed by Max Spielberg, Steven Spielberg's son. And the tagline is, "This time it's really, really personal." I think that was right there.
Beautiful.
Look at the clock.
Anybody else? We're all in?
10:04.
All right.
We were filming a music video.
Okay, so this is the center of the courthouse area right here, the thing. Now, they filmed the 1955 season part first. So they had all the greenery here. Then once that was done, then they filmed the 1985 part, and they turned this whole area, they turned it into a parking lot. Then in 2015, when they turned it into 2015, they turned it into a lake. If you remember, they got the hoverboard. Hoverboards don't go in water. And this is the hoverboard area. Now, there was a diner, the 80s Cafe, that would be located right about there. There's a giant fire here, and it burned it down. And the gas station was a little bit more this way. And so they moved the gas station over to kind of cover that spot. But that's where the gas station was. And that's also where the 80s Cafe was. So This is interesting. This is the City Hall, and they ended up filming a TV show here called The Ghost Whisperer. And they wanted to use this, but the production crew of The Ghost Whisperer, they're worried that everybody would be like, oh, that's from Back to the Future, from Back to the Future. So what they did is they came in here and they put like this brick kind of facade, and they changed it and they made it look more like City Hall. They took the clock down, they took that so it wasn't so much of a spire, they turned it down, so it doesn't look like the Hill Valley City Hall. At the end of the 5 years, they were supposed to take down the whole front of it. So the real Hill Valley courthouse, all that is about 4 feet behind this brick facade. But when they're getting ready to change it, Universal's like, hey, you know what? Leave it up, because they could start using it for other things when it's not so recognizable. Because the Hill Valley Courthouse is so recognizable. Anytime people see it, it takes them out of the movie they're watching. Like, oh my gosh, Hill Valley! So they kind of kept it, but they put that clock part back on the top every once in a while so that people can recognize that it was used in Back to the Future. This is awesome. They have these are some influencers. They're TikTokers, so they're getting their TikTok stuff done, getting their choreographed sequences done in unison. Now, if you watch Back to the Future Part 2, when I love it, you know, this is where the Jaws building is right here. And you'll see that there's like a little stairway right here where these couches are. And it looked like they're going underground, like going downstairs in that little area. Those stairs actually only went down about 6 feet and then just stopped. So you'll see like, I think an actress kind of walked down. She actually stops right there because it didn't really go underground, but really cool. And also the hover cars that are flying in would come in and land right there at the end of the street. It looked like they're landing in right there. This is just great. Remember how I told you they covered the front up? So let me show you the original front so you can see courthouse right here.
So some of that lumber back there goes back to the late 1940s.
See right there? That's the original courthouse. The facade that was covered right behind it. And there it is. Now I'm gonna walk really fast because we're gonna continue our tour, but I wanna show you this. I know this area over here. Right here is where they did the Sports Almanac in 2015. And then that right there is the alleyway. That's where they, you know, they park the car and they're like looking at the newspaper and they're like, the rain is gonna stop. That was all filmed right there, is the alleyway right there. And that was where they did the Sports Almanac store, where he gets the 2015 Sports Almanac. All right, guys, so we are now leaving Hill Valley. I'm gonna come over here and head into, this is what they used to film Gotham in New York and London. Let's go check it out. You'll notice this building, it looks like it's cement, right? This side of the building, but if you listen to it, it's hollow. It's just that fake facade outside the building to give it a nice little exterior that looks really good on camera, but it's not real. All right, so here's how it worked. Is in each theater, kind of when they first were starting making movies, they had to differentiate themselves, right? MGM, they had musicals and the big stars. Warner Brothers was doing gangsters movies. Well, Universal, they did horror films, and that became their bread and butter, and they still do lots of horror films. And horror films are, I used to, when I was a kid, they scared me, as they should, but they're just so fun. I love horror films. They just make it great. Here we are, we're walking down the set. You'll notice, see again, like you're talking about, at the very end, you see that at the end of the street, the buildings cut it off. That way it looks like it goes on forever. That's where the set ends. Oh, right here. This is the most important part, right here. Okay, this is very important. This is where, right here, was where Clint Eastwood, the guy was laying down and he had the gun at him right here. I'm gonna recreate that scene. So like, I know what you're thinking. He's like, it's like 5 shots or 6 shots. And the actor's like, I got to know. And he points the gun at him. That was filmed right there. Clint Eastwood. Just my favorite, my personal favorite. There's our little tour bus. We're gonna get back on that and just continue on. This is so cool. This is just, wow, the VIP tour, guys. Big win in my book. You'll notice these buildings here are just painted. And then there's a tram in front of us, but they don't get to get off the bus. So they're taking us into King Kong, even though normally it's a tram with 4 cars, and we have this our little trolley, but we're gonna get to go into King Kong, and they've given us like little glasses to put on and everything, so we'll go check out this amazing experience.
Thrilled when you this.
They're taking us in to King Kong experience, a little trolley car.
That's Skull Island.
more intense. Like, I got.
Anyone got dino spit on you?
Yes.
Let's get used to it. Trademark Universal. It's gonna happen all day long.
got, like,
Everywhere we
splashed a ton.
go. There will probably be dino spit.
Did that feel more like moving around on a VIP? Like that was out of control.
360 3D, one of the largest
crazy.
both the tanks.
We're gonna look at some Universal picture cards. Oh, from American Graffiti.
Back to the Future. We have this one right here from American Graffiti.
I love that movie so much.
The Flintstones. So you guys remember the Flintstones? They have to use their
It's a
feet to
TV
make the
show.
cars move.
That's Back to the Future.
Well,
That's
of
Biff's
course,
car.
that's not how they work. They were actually being pulled off camera by a different vehicle. Any fans of Harry Potter? Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen some Harry Potter outfits.
What? These are all from Back to
Back
to Future 2 shows.
From Harry Potter and the Chamber of
Ford
Secrets,
Edsel.
they used 17 of those. And actually 17 and a half. They built a fake one for the Whomping Willow scene. Right here we have, of course, from the Fast and Furious franchise. Here's the thing, it's one of our biggest franchises, and you're probably thinking, why is there only one? Because we have a second collection of picture cars. We'll show them a little bit later. From the Lost World of Jurassic Park, this is a great example of product placements. The commercial Mercedes-Benz actually paid the Lost World of Jurassic Park to have their SUV. From Jurassic World, take a look at the gyrosphere. What's missing? The glass. It was never like a baby.
Everything we're seeing here is from Jurassic Park.
So everything inside actually happened in a soundstage. Oh no, the dinosaurs are gone. We have dinosaurs. They're not here. I'm not really sure where they are. We're just going to keep moving forward. We're going to hope for the best because they're definitely not here. Oh no, dinosaurs!
Spinning.
And guess what? We're going back. I dropped my phone. I am so sorry.
Oh, let's go back. Get him again. Oh, they're spinning.
Trademark Universal. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it again.
Pretty toxic.
They just keep spinning.
Guys.
You don't get down on the tram tour.
I tell you, that was just the warm-up. Just wait. Take a look at this big one right here. And that's going to be a lot of water. Just kidding. That's 10 more
Hilarious. They kept backing up and getting spit out again.
You guys need a little exterior. So we create
This
weather
is
for
the-
storytelling purposes. And right
Look
here
at
in
this,
Old
guys. This
Mexico,
is where they do this, the flash flood, and they're going to make it start raining. Look, the thunder.
Sound recording, like if you go outside, record thunder, then play it back.
Look at those windows right here. Water will come shooting out there, too.
Flashing on the top of the set. And now, of course, we have water, the rain, the main element. Very complicated system to create rain. It's actually just an overhead sprinkler system shooting the water up to the sky. The water falls because of gravity, the way rain would fall in real life. And this is how we create rain for film and TV. You will frame your shot in a way that you cannot show the sprinkler. And then you just light the water from the
Sprinklers up there making it rain.
and it shows pretty cool on screen. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's my first day. I don't know how to turn it off. You guys are going to get soaking wet. There's so much water coming your way. Watch out.
Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, shoot. This is where they filmed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and this is one of the oldest sets in all of Hollywood. It's where they used to do all the westerns.
Incredible for his movie.
All right, so guys, next part is very exciting. We're going to go to the prop warehouse. Okay, so I'm going to go inside, then I'll be able to talk about it. But this is one of the few areas where I can't videotape or take photos inside the prop because they're using props in different shows. But once it's done, I'll be able to kind of talk about my experience of going inside the props store.
And
prop
we're staying together
studio.
as a group.
All right, so we're going to get ready to go into the prop studio. We can't film inside there. But I'll say this, only the VIP tour stops here. Like the normal tram tour doesn't do this. So if you really want to walk through and see all these amazing props, you've got to take the VIP tour. Okay, so they just got done taking a tour of the costume department, and there was like props for everything. Tons of chairs, chairs were everywhere. They had chairs from like the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They had schoolroom chairs for like high school and junior high. They had office chairs. They had everything you want to see. they had like rooms, like kind of reminded me like IKEA. You walk in, you see a room, it's decorated like an all modern. And the decorators say, I want a room like this, or they pick apart pieces of art, whatever they want to make this really cool set. Really cool, very, very, very cool. So yeah, and this was closed when they closed down. The world closed down. They didn't reopen it for the public. They just reopened it up like 4 or 5 months ago. And the only way to go in there is taking the VIP tour. We're now kind of taking this little break area. This is where they filmed The Good Place. And then right up there, the tram goes right up there, and that's where they have the courthouse, where all the monsters come out and everything. But this is like this fun area and very, very well-known area. And yeah, you can see like all chocolate, everything. Super cool area. Very fun. If you are a movie buff, this is the best. It's kind of like a dream come true. You get to come up here and just kind of walk around a little bit and see all the different things and the different signs. These are all the facades. And this, look, you see these streets, they just keep going right back here. And this is called Little Europe. And then right there, it goes right to the courtyard of the monsters, which I'll show you. And what was that about Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'm gonna show you where they filmed it.
Hey, Ursula.
Yes.
How much does it cost a pirate to get their ear pierced? A buccaneer! Hey! Oh.
I can't.
She told me, she's like, if any more jokes, you're kicked out of the tour.
Yeah, we're closing the gates. So as we
so this is really cool. Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed here. Johnny Depp. I'll show you this. Okay, so in the very first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, Johnny Depp comes running up that alleyway, and he's being chased by the redcoats. And he runs, he's running, and he comes over here and he hides right back there. It looks a little bit different, but he hides right back there. The redcoats, they keep running, they run past him, they go into the ocean, they run through the archway, and then he kind of peeks out. And then he walks down, Johnny Depp walks down, he comes down here and he opens up these doors, and that leads to Will Turner's blacksmith shop. Now the blacksmith shop is not really in there, that was a set filmed in Burbank, but that was combined here to show where Johnny Depp was. Also, we gotta talk about this because I love the Muppets. The Muppets was filmed here as well. Yeah, you got Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. When they were in Paris, they had a fight and they got angry. They were sitting right here, right where I'm standing. Right here is where Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog were being filmed, pretending they're in Paris. The tram carts, they keep coming by. You see a tram cart right back there, just drove by. Tram carts keep coming by. It's just super fun. You just keep walking and just enjoying this area. And I don't feel rushed. I feel like I gotta take my time to see what I want to see. And like, there's little nicks and crannies. Look at this. You gotta go back here and look around. It's just really fun. Now this is back behind. This is not where they film. This is just behind all the different buildings. There's these walls here that they put up. I'm gonna go right in here is the famous archway. This is where all the monsters would come out. Ursula, here we are, the iconic horror set, right? This is where there's the great arch there. Do you say you think that they're haunted?
I do.
She says they're haunted, guys. I haven't experienced that, but she says, and I there's no reason not to trust you.
If you drive out here in the middle of the night, it's terrifying.
This is where, so when Universal started doing this, the founder, the studio's about to go bankrupt. And the founder's like, hey, we need to find a way to make movies. And so he's like, we'll look for ways that we can use our characters in the public domain. They didn't have to pay anything to use it. Frankenstein, Mummy, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and they started creating these horror movies, and they filmed a lot of them right where we're at. And those movies, they also kind of invented the horror genre. Those movies saved Universal Studios, and now they have this amazing catalog of great movies. And you'll notice right there, that is where they filmed a lot of them. Like that's where The Mob is, and Frankenstein. All of these iconic horror films were filmed right here. Okay, so I told her, there's somebody showed me something once. They said that, it's not unconfirmed, but there's somebody wrote their name in the dust in a window here. And I told our tour guides about it. They did not know that, so we're gonna stop and see it. And I'll see if, I'll show you, see if you recognize this name. It was written in dust on the window. So Ursula says she'll try to stop the tram so you can see this awesome signature. We'll see if it works.
She tried to kick Chris out. He told enough bad jokes that she opened the door and get out.
She did. Our tour guide said, Chris, you're out.
They literally stopped and opened the doors.
No more jokes. Hey, Ursula, Do you know where Ariel goes when she loses something?
I can't.
Uh-oh, come
I
on.
literally cannot. I don't.
Just say
The
that.
Lost and Flounder department. If you look right there in the window, you'll see it says Brad Pitt was here. Now, was that Brad Pitt? I like to think so. That's what you saw. That was the courtyard we were just in. Oh, we're on the set of Earthquake, guys.
I would not believe that.
Whoa. Oh! No, 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 no! Second level fell down. This is, and you can feel the heat when there's fire. You can feel the heat. It's fired over there.
Okay, front
Oh,
left.
there comes subway.
Just like in any other disaster film, when you think you're safe, it's there, right? All right.
Okay, guys, we're going to go to Amity Island. It's very exciting. This is the Jaws portion of the tour.
There it is. It's probably not the right. I think I can see our diver popping his head out. There he is. Shark coming. Now wait a minute. Hold on.
Terrible.
Now he could be okay. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
not now. Let's tell him the Little Mermaid joke and see what happens. No? All right, we tied bait onto the yellow barrel. That's attached to the pier. If he takes that, we have to go. We're parking somewhere safe, like behind the flammable gas. Nothing could possibly go wrong here.
Nothing can happen here. Oh.
Okay, look on your right. On your right. Arch there.
Oh no. Oh. We're backing up. Les is insane.
I know, Les. It was the wrong way.
Jaws area.
Never work again. Two of the main actors you can there's a segment in the movie Why Him with James Franco and Kiss, where they landed a helicopter in this area. Ted 2 shot here as well. Flash Gordon lived in the house that we used in Leave It to Beaver, coming up on your left-hand side. If anybody saw Cocaine Bear in the credit sequences, this street is in Cocaine Bear. I like that just gets a laugh when you say Cocaine Bear. There you go.
All these houses have been used in different movies.
Yeah, have you guys seen that? I think we just got a glimpse of Norman Bates. We may not see him again. I don't know. Oh, he's helping that woman to her car. Hopefully he's gentle. The good thing is he didn't see us until now. Les, you may not want to stay here. Les, take off.
That was awesome. I've never seen Norman Bates run.
He's not giving it up.
He's not.
you guys are laughing. He's a serial killer with a knife. And all of you are laughing. Oh.
The house looks a
This
little
is Psycho
small. It's
Home.
built on a 3/4 scale. It would make the house look further away from the motel on the screen. It would also make Norman Bates, played by Anthony Perkins, look large and scary. Now,
This
look what's in Norman's backyard.
It's from War of the
That
Worlds.
is
Tom
a real
Cruise, this movie.
747. It's not a real crash, however. This was purchased by Paramount and DreamWorks for a film called War of the World. War of the World that starred Tom Cruise, directed by Steven Spielberg. Dakota Fanning's in this film as well. In War of the Worlds, Steven Spielberg had an idea of a 747 crashing in the middle of a neighborhood. They purchased this from an airplane graveyard in the desert. Purchase price around $60,000. At that point, you're just buying scrap metal, so they probably overpaid. The real cost was getting it here, nearly $250,000 on flatbed trucks. Now after that, the production team had about $500,000 in the budget to figure out what to do with it. So they called us and they said, you know, we're going to start the cleanup tomorrow. And we said, you know what? Leave it there. We use this for other productions, and I know that the FBI and the LA County Sheriff's Department, they used it for training. And if you come back during the Halloween season, during Halloween Horror Nights, Ursula and I will walk through here at night with zombies from Walking Dead chasing you, or Freddy, or Jason, or Michael Myers. We don't know who it's going to be.
All right, guys, we are now walking on the little set reproduction of Nope, the Jordan Peele movie Nope, which is a fantastic movie. Amanda and I absolutely love this film, and so now we're gonna kind of show you exactly what you can see here.
Put a painting in there, though.
This is the winking well. It's not quite what it looks like in the movie, but it is.
So, hey guys, if we
We're
just
staying on
stay
the
on this
gravel.
side.
Yeah, so don't go.
Here we are. This is So Long, Cowboy, until we meet again. You got the giant balloon that's part of the movie. You absolutely have to see the movie to understand that. It's a fantastic movie, actually. And right down here, you got the little, what they get, pan for gold.
And the motorcycle, the electric.
And if you've seen the movie, you understand the significance of this motorcycle. It's really important to the film. It's awesome.
Yeah,
You see
that is cool. If you see the behind the scenes.
they have this turned over, and you see that the coins are turned over. Super tempted to take one of those, but I'm not going to, but I'm very tempted. Look at that, that's so cool. They got this. This is all just like right from the movie, Nope. This is something you only get to come down here and do if you are on the VIP tour. If you're on a tram, it just drives right on through. They come on the VIP tour, they let you come down here and kind of walk around, which is fascinating. That's what it looks like if you take the VIP tour. Walking right through there. And now you'll notice all the sounds just barely came on as the trams go through. You hear all the sounds, everything's happening right through here, and it's awesome. Now, what is the premise of Nope? Well, it's this here, as Jupiter's claim, is a UFO hotspot. And some people think that the word Nope means not of planet Earth. Or maybe it just means nope, I'm not gonna do that. And then the tram's gone, the second tram's gone, it quiets back down again. Okay, so we just got done with the tour tram. Normally a tour tram is about 45 minutes long, but when you do the VIP tour, it's anywhere from maybe 2 hours to 2.5 hours. We went to about 2.5 hours. We were really enjoying it. Our tour guide says, oh, people want to go through a little bit faster, they can. But it's so cool and so informative. So we just got done. Now we're gonna go to lunch, and then we're gonna go do the attractions. All right, so now we're gonna go to lunch at the Moulin Rouge. And of course, this is the experience that I'm having is the exact same experience you would be having if you had the VIP tour, and they provide this amazing lunch. So let's go check out the lunch. All right, we just got done eating, guys, and that lunch was fantastic. It just was like all you can eat buffet and a dessert buffet. And now we're gonna start doing the rides. We're gonna start here at the Secret Life of Pets. And this is something, I can't explain this enough. At the end of this video, I'm gonna talk about all the benefits of doing a VIP tour, what it's all included, because a lot.
Are coming in. Oh, wow.
There we are.
There's just so many of them.
Getting a line for Secret Life of Pets. Very interactive. Okay, so the point of this really cute attraction, Secret Life of Pets, is to get adopted. You turn into a pet. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people say that the seating, that's a hard stop. So some people say if they're maybe more like a plus size person, it might be a little more difficult, just to be aware. Now, this is what I'm gonna look like as a pet. You're gonna see me right here, my reflection will show what I look like as a pet. What am I? Oh my God. I was a little poodle. Very family-friendly ride. You go, look how slow you're barely moving. 1 mile per hour. You're telling a whole story of pets. Oh, fireworks are going. All right, so you've been a pet and you've gone through a little bit of like fireworks factory and stuff. Now we gotta get all cleaned up so we can get adopted. Oh my gosh, they really just sprayed you with water. Here I am, I'm a little puppy. They're blowing it. Oh, there I am. I'm getting all dried. I'm moving my hand. Now we're gonna see if we get adopted, guys. Do we get adopted? Oh, there's my family.
What do you say? You want to come home with us?
Yes. Okay. And then I gotta come home to my new family. Okay, so we just got done doing a Secret Life of Pets. That was very fun. And now we're gonna go down to Super Nintendo World and go check out this amazing experience. Now, this is very important being on a VIP tour in Super Nintendo World because it's the only pass, the only tour that you can do that will allow you to skip to the front of the line on, you know, like Mario Kart. Only the VIPs get to skip the front of the line. So that's what is amazing. Let's go in there. And you don't need a reservation. You can just walk in, be on a VIP tour, which is awesome. Really awesome, which is great. And there it is.
Nobody really follows us.
All right, so here we are, about to go into Super Nintendo World, right down by Transformers, and then we turn that way and we go into Super Nintendo World. Now, if it's on a really crowded day, you'll have to have a reservation in order to get into Super Nintendo World. You have to have this reservation. But if you're on the VIP tour, you don't need a reservation. They'll take you right there, which is exactly what they're doing. They're walking us right in, and you get to walk right in, which is awesome. No matter what time, doesn't matter how busy a day is, you will not need a reservation if you have the VIP tour. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, guys! You walk through the green pipe. It drops you right here in Super Nintendo World. It's so immersive. It's so good. You can't see anything other than being Super Nintendo World. My son Miles has spent all day here. Ian and Amanda have been here, and they've been here the entire day, just enjoying it. They got a reservation at Toadstool Cafe. They're having a fantastic time, just enjoying every moment of it. And so, I just can't express to you how cool this land is. It's amazing. One of the most popular attractions that everybody wants to do is the Mario Kart Bowser Challenge. It is an amazing attraction. And again, though, if you do that VIP tour, it's the only thing that will take you right to the front of the line, which is what we're gonna do right now. So we have our tour guide. Our tour guide will take us right to the front. We're just entering in. That right there is our tour guide, Chris. And as you see, there he is, Chris right there.
What's up?
What is it? He's taking us all the way through. We're missing the whole line. This VIP experience has been nothing short of than spectacular.
Here comes a moment of exclusivity.
Okay, here we go.
Here you go. That's his signature. He signs almost that. That's Miyamoto's signature to the right-hand side.
Oh, there it is.
Sour Mona Lisa.
I mean, like, this is fun. You get like lots of good little fun facts, and now we're just walking through the line, just taking your time and kind of like absorbing it all in. Mushroom Kingdom, Moo Moo Meadows. Oh, look at that. And like I said, look at that. We are literally just skipping the whole line, walking right to the front. And this is the only ticket that allows you to do that. All right, so here's some deep trivia that most people don't know. Do you guys know what Mario's favorite flavor bagel is? Sesame!
I would have guessed everything.
Oh.
Whoa!
Sesame, come on. Hey, why isn't Mario racing anymore?
I don't know.
Oh no, his car got towed. They just opened the doors. We walked all the way to the front and we're walking in. So this is called the locker room, and this is where they have all the different outfits for the Mario characters. Here we are, guys.
Welcome, Team Mario Racers. This is your picture speaking.
Now, when I ride the ride, I can't film that. There's a rule against that, and I'm okay with that. But I will tell you how it goes. I'll tell you my score. All I care about is if I beat Peter. That's all I care about.
It's not gonna happen. I'm just so good at this.
It's probably true. It's not gonna happen. But I'll lie and pretend like it did. All right, so the way this works, you have those little helmet on. They're going to give you some augmented reality goggles. They attach right there with magnets, thunk, and they go down, they kind of cover your eyes. It gives you this total immersive experience. Hi, Peter.
Are you taking a photo?
Yeah, it's a photo. I'm talking about how you have the augmented reality goes right there.
And the thing you want to do is you want to make sure that it goes down like far, or else your leg is misaligned.
So I got mine's too high.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. You want it down as far as possible without covering your eyes.
Okay. He's a pro tip. He's got a high score of 194, which is a very high score. 194?
Yes.
196.
He only said that after I told him my ad score. I don't believe it.
It's true. There's the little Mario carts. Look at that. They're green. They're so good. The yellow. Oh my gosh. I love it. We got pink. We're going in, guys. Peter and Kitra in the front seat. I'm in the back seat. Let's do this. It doesn't matter who won. That's not what's matter. What matters is how you play the game, guys. And that's the lesson I want you to take away from this, right?
Wait, how many points did you get?
What did you get?
176.
176. 98. It's such a fun interactive land. And if you don't have to do this, you can buy these extra little bands, and then you interact with like the blocks behind me. You use the blocks and punch up with the band, score points. This is one of the best lands I've ever been to. So fun. This is an amazing thing. This is the Bowser Jr. Castle, and you have to have this little wristband, and you go through and you unlock, see that key up there? You do activities, 3 of them, to get a key to come here and do Bowser Jr. This is amazing. Probably, I think, one of the best things here. Just to be clear, Ursula was showing me, you get your power band, and when you got your 3 keys, you tap that right there. Then Marv will let you in to go in to do this. I cannot recommend this enough, guys. This is such a fun event. One of the best. Is this the best?
It's the best.
It's the best. It's so fun.
My favorite.
It's the favorite. All right, so now we're inside Bowser Jr.'s castle. We're gonna go in. It's an interactive game. You're gonna see a screen jump down. You jump up. You're like hitting the different things. It's a lot of fun to do. This is a fun little thing you do when you're here. A lot of people don't talk about this. See this little M here? There are 4 of them that are hidden throughout. Oh, I accidentally turned it on. See that? If you touch your little thing like that, you're gonna be able to find Mario. I gotta do it again. Tap it, Mario. There's Mario, Princess Peach, Luigi, and Bowser. There are 4 of them hidden throughout here. So you wanna kind of go through and send the kids off or yourself and try to find all 4 hidden ones. Just gonna show it again. Tap, and then see if there it is, it appears. And then it's gone. All right, guys, I'm on a quest now to find all of these 4 of these little things. We found the Mario. Let's go on a quest and find them. They just told me that they're well hidden, so we're gonna have to search high and low. Walking in this area. How do we even know? I don't know. I can't find them. Looking everywhere. Well, let's keep looking. Okay, I found the second one. There's a swamp. You go in this tunnel, okay? You go in this tunnel. And you turn right and look right there. There's a little M. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's a part right there. Let's do this. Oh, Bowser! We got Bowser. Let's do that again. Bowser! Let's go find the other 2. I had to get a hint on this 3rd one because I couldn't find it, but it's up a level. We gotta go up to a higher level. That's all they tell me. So we're gonna go up this 2nd level, try to find that M. Here we go. Okay. I'm calling Luigi. Yeah! Nailed it. Luigi! All right, we got 1 more to find. Let's go do this. The only hint the team member would tell me, it said it's kind of by the entrance of the castle. So let's go check it out over there. There's the castle. I'm gonna go look over here. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. I almost didn't see it. Makes sense that Peach would be here though. That guy looks like Daisy. We found all 4. All right, guys. Now, when you come here, you can find all 4 yourself and see. And tell me if that's Peach or Daisy. That looks like Daisy to me almost. All right, guys. We just got done with Super Nintendo World. They're now taking us to Jurassic Park, and one of the things they provided us with, rain poncho. By the way, Ursula, why does Snoop Dogg use a rain poncho? For drizzle.
Also, it's called Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park.
Jurassic. Oh! Snap! Just got wrecked on camera. So when you go on the VIP tour, they're gonna give you the poncho for free to ride the ride. They're having us walk right up to the front, guys. We're doing Jurassic World.
Do you have PTSD for your glasses?
I do.
I want to remind you, hold on to your glasses or take them off.
I literally am freaking out.
Get one of these.
Yeah, I need that. Oh, look at this. See that? That's what I needed to have.
So many scares.
For those of you who don't know, when I was in Japan, I rode Jurassic Park there. Here's Jurassic World. My glasses flew off. These are my spares, and it was heartache. So now I'm got a little nervous about doing this. All right, my group is so tired of this. Hey, everybody! What do you call a T-Rex that's not good at losing? A SAR loser.
She's like, a Saurus loser? I do not understand.
A SAR. Dinosaur loser. Oh. They're a tough crowd, guys. Here we are getting our boat, guys. It's our group. We're all getting on. Looks good. Looks a little wet. We're gonna do it. Give me the music. Sounds just like it. We're going in here. The Mosasaurus. It's an apex predator of the deep, guys. Oh my gosh! All the water just came down. I didn't have my hoodie up. The rain ponchos did nothing! Oh my gosh! I am dripping. What just happened? Oh my gosh! Alright! New plan, new rain ponchos. Oh my gosh, I'm soaked. I can't show you I don't know how to show you my shorts. I'm soaked, guys. And my backpack is sopping wet.
Oh my God, you got it in your pants.
What the? It's like my bladder exploded. Look at that magnificent hair, guys. All right, we just got done doing Jurassic World. Now we're gonna go do the Mummy ride. And since we do have this VIP pass, we literally just skip the line, go right to the front. It's insanely awesome. We're about to do the Mummy, and if you get scared, you could ask for your mummy. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I'm sorry. This is the boarding area of the Mummy. It's a fun roller coaster. It goes forwards and backwards. It is amazing. And this is gonna be our cart right here getting on. Let's get on and do this. Oh my gosh, you guys, that ride was so much fun. I forgot how good that ride is. At the end of the ride, they put you in a room and the room just fills up with cold fog. It's like, it was awesome. And it was amazing. I tried to catch the fog, but I missed. Oh my gosh. Okay, continuing on. All right, so we just got done with the lower lot. We're now going to the upper lot to see WaterWorld, the stunt show. And we have like this preferred seating. This, guys, to be honest with you, this VIP thing is amazing. I want to talk about it all at the end of the video so you learn. Because there's a lot of benefits I didn't even know happened until I got here. So let's talk about it at the end of the video. All right, now we are here at WaterWorld, about to enjoy an amazing stunt show. Okay, so we just got done with the WaterWorld experience. It's such an amazing stunt show. Highly recommend it. Like that's something that's a must do when you come to Universal Studios Hollywood. All right, guys, we're walking into Hogsmeade. The train just went on, the Hogsmeade Express, and the train just went. There's where you get your butterbeer, Honeydukes candy, super fun stuff. I don't have my wand with me today. That was a mistake on my part. I should have brought it. You could do some wand. But yeah, this is so fun. The attention to detail is absolutely amazing. And people will say, well, it just looks like the movie. Well, the reason is because the set designer for the Harry Potter movies did a set design here. This is just such amazing commitment. Oh, my hair looks awesome. Just ignore it. I want to take a quick moment to talk about what this benefit of the VIP pass is, because there are a lot of benefits I wasn't even aware of. So here's how it works. The VIP pass, if you get VIP pass, that includes your valet parking. That's nice. But then what it also includes is you get like a breakfast. So you meet at the VIP lounge, you start your tour. Then you go on a tram tour. You only have maybe like 20, 25 people on your tram. You get to walk around, see the sets. You get to go to the props store. It is really cool. Our tour guide told us, if you see something, just yell stop, and we'll stop and talk about it. And that's what they did. We did that on the whole tour. Then after that, you go to lunch. You get a buffet lunch that lasts an hour, and you can eat as much as you want. And the food was absolutely amazing. It's shrimp scampi. They had all kinds of desserts. They had, everything that you wanted. Then, on top of that, we went and did Secret Life of Pets. And then from there, we went down to Super Nintendo World. You do not need a reservation because you're on this VIP tour. And then it takes you to the front of the line of the Bowser's Cart. So the go-kart, the Bowser attraction, the attraction that everybody wants to do, we went right to the front. And this is the only pass that will get you right to the front of the attraction. Took us right to the front. We had a great time. Then afterwards, they give you a whole bunch of time down there in Super Nintendo World. And they went to WaterWorld. Now we're in Harry Potter World. Then, when the tour ends, like our tour is going to end here in a little bit, when it's done, you still get to keep your pass. And this is an unlimited, not unlimited, this is an unlimited express pass. I go to the front of the line of almost every attraction other than the Bowser's attraction. You only do that one time. But other than that, you go right to the front. So if you want to do like the Simpsons ride over and over and over again, you're not limited to just one time. If I want to do Harry Potter, the Forbidden Journey over and over again, it's not a problem. You can do this as much as you want. This is a fantastic deal. And you guys know when I talk about Universal Studios and Pass, I talk about it. So you got to get the Express Pass. It makes the day amazing. This is like the Express Pass on steroids. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, like, well, what is the cost? What is the cost? It's variable. It depends on the time of year, depends on the day. It's going to be a variable cost. So you put a link down below. You can look at that and see all that. But it's absolutely wonderful. Because I know a lot of you are already doing the Express Passes because it's so fun. This is just a little more than Express Pass, and you get so much more. Like I'm just shocked, and it delivers. Like you've done it the day, and you feel so good. You're so happy with it. So this is all you need. Get one of these passes. So fun. So if you do this VIP tour, request Ursula.
Yes.
You request Ursula, and she's gonna drop some amazing puns on you. She's like,
Do not expect that.
Don't.
It'll be fun though.
Yeah. Oh, she'll have fun. But we're not gonna be doing puns. She almost kicked me out of the tour like 10 times because she's like, that's enough of that shenanigans.
And we're not done yet.
No, we're not. It just keeps happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. For real, though.
I'm so short. This is insane.
You know what's funny? When people meet me for the first time, they almost always say, like, wow, you're way taller than but people don't realize that. Anyways, for real, you can request Ursula.
Yes.
Request Ursula. And then keep telling her that joke about how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. Use that. She loves that. All right, we're going to go into the Harry Potter attraction, the Forbidden Journey. And this castle is really cool. You'll see a lot of the cast members, the team members, they're wearing here at Harry Potter Land, or whatever you want to call this. They're Hogsmeade, the Forbidden Journey. They're wearing like their school colors. If they were like a Slytherin, or if they're like Gryffindor, they all wear their colors. And I've been told that the team members took a test to determine what they were, and then once they took a test, That's the school they're in. Did you take a test to find out that you're a Gryffindor? That's right. Gryffindor is the worst. Just kidding. Just kidding.
See the exit sign right there?
He's making me leave. He's making me leave. And if you look, we're walking through here. The portraits, they do. I'm gonna turn around. So you can see the portraits periodically. Oh, see, like they're moving. She's moving. They move. I can hang out here all day just watching the portraits. Like, and this is where the Professor Dumbledore says hello to us. This is his office. But since we're doing the VIP tour, literally we're walking past the line and going right to the attraction. If you want, you could take time to relax. There's Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron. That's how it's done! VIP tour, special magic. So this is kind of a hot take. I personally don't feel that Hermione should have ended up with Ron. I think Hermione should have ended up with Harry Potter. Yeah, I think that Hermione should have ended up with Harry Potter. So we went on the ride, and it's a good ride. People though, the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey, you can get a little motion sickness on it. And I was on that ride, and this Dementor comes up and tries to give me like the Dementor's kiss. And I'm like, hold up, I'm married. And the Dementor's like, happily? I'm like, yes. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. And he moved on, so. This theme park experience is amazing. And I've had two amazing guys here, Chris and Ursula. Now let's just talk about this. Now let's say I want to do a VIP tour, but I wasn't interested in doing the tour, the tram tour. That's not my thing, but I want to do all the rides. Is there a VIP tour for that?
There is. They'll call it a theme park experience. Okay. Where basically you'll get the guide, you'll have lunch, generally at either 3 Broomsticks or Krusty Burger. Okay. With your group. Okay. And the guide will front load you through all of the attractions. You'll still get the VIP lanyard and the credential.
If you're ride centric and you're like, I want to hit every attraction, you can do all that. It'll be amazing.
And you can definitely do the regular studio tour, so you can get on the tram. We would take you on the tram tour if you wanted the tram tour. It's not the trolley, so it's a little bit shorter. Sure. So you maximize your time in the theme park.
Perfect.
That's it.
There is a lot of options. Now, usually for these VIP tours, it's about 12 people per tour. But when you get in a trolley, they'll combine you with another tour and you go along, so you can have maybe like 24 people or so, or 20 people in your little trolley. If you want, there is one other tour experience that you can do. You can buy out a tour just for you and your friends, nobody else. You say, I want the special tour, and then at that point you tell the tour guide everywhere you want to go, and they just take you, and that's a special tour. And you say, hey, we want to go ride Harry Potter, and go right to Harry Potter, and they just do whatever you want to do. But if you're in a tour group with like 12 people, and you got like one family and another family, they have you like, well, it's called on the rails. You just go and do the plan they give you. But the plan is amazing because you cover everything and they give you free time. And then once the tour is over, the park stays open for about another 2 hours or so, and you still get your pass, and you just go ride everything. This is really amazing. I'm really enjoying myself. But I need to take a quick little moment and to talk to you. And I am talking to you. Did you know that? I just got to go on this amazing VIP tour experience, and it's absolutely wonderful. But do you know who's a VIP in life? You are. And I am talking to you. Did you know that? I know some of you are thinking to themselves right now, they're like, Chris, you're not talking to me. And if you're thinking that, get that thought right out of your mind. I think you are a VIP. You are awesome. You're a very important person, and you make this world a better place. Did you know that? And I know that some of you might be a little sad or suffering, or something's going on that's making your life a little bit difficult. And some of you might be suffering from depression, or maybe a health issue, or a job, or you're suffering at school, and maybe somebody's bullying you. I just want you to know I think you are amazing, and I believe in you, and you make the world a better place, and don't ever forget that. And if you ever get confused by that, you come back here to Provost Park Pass and know that I'm your friend, I'm your buddy. You are a VIP in life, absolutely 100%. You guys, just don't forget that. I decided to get Miles a treat from Honeydukes here at Harry Potter, Hogsmeade, and it's supposed to be, it's called an acid pop. Acid pop. And it's supposed to be an incredibly sour sucker. So I'm gonna give it to my son, because he seems to like sour. We'll find out. I'll report later on and let you know what he thinks. Universal Studios Hollywood! It's amazing! amazing. Oh yeah. I did a VIP tour. It was amazing. It was awesome. I loved it.